Again, test recording numero 3.
1, 2, 3, dico, 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 sex.
I can't, no, I cannot, we cannot start the night like that. We can't.
The world's arduous climb towards harmony is nearly over, and the only thing in its way is you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Creepy Castle, a game that I have gone out of my way on Twitter to say how much I adore. And make no mistake, I absolutely, utterly, unabashedly and unapologetically mark out for this game. I love it! If I had played this game in 2016 when it came out, this would have been the game of the year for me. But since this game was criminally underrated and very few people have actually played it, you won't see this game popping out in many top 10 lists as far as that year was concerned, which is too bad. Anyway, I am your host Madhog the Master, and I am joined by my eternal companion, Devar Arkvaron.
Hey, when you said there was a creepy castle and there were some great things in it, I had to come see it and back up my comrade and friend in arms.
Well, here's the thing, my dear friend. Creepy Castle is a very deceptive name, a very deceptive title for this game. But then again, this whole game is very deceptive in nature and presentation, because it starts off as a very unassuming dungeon-crawling RPG, with the aesthetic presentation, the gameplay inspired from 8-bit computer games, such as the Amiga 200, which very few people grew up with, so there isn't really a nostalgia-based market for it, which might be one of the main reasons why it was not as popular as, say, something like Undertale was in its day. But actually it has mostly to do with poor marketing choices from what I've heard. Regardless, I am here to showcase to you the true magnificence that this game is. For me, at least. It's going to be hard to properly showcase that without indulging into spoilers, because I really want people to purchase this game and play it for themselves, so I'm going to avoid spoilers in that regard, but one of the main reasons this game is so good is because of spoiler-related reasons.
The best kind of reasons.
Yes. So anyway, let's navigate the menu screen.
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here then. We have settings, display, vault.
Okay.
I mean, display is very self-explanatory.
Access mode is to make the game easier for you, so we're not going to touch this because we want our game hard and challenging.
Of course.
Speedrun mode is self-explanatory. It has a timer, essentially. Yep. Music. The music and the soundtrack as a whole in this game is very good as well. All chip tunes of 8-bit goodness, aside from one very specific song that you can hear in the animated trailer that was made for this game.
You gotta love the 8-bit music when I hear it.
Anyway.
Vibration on?
If you play with a controller, which I don't have a very specific controller that this game wants me to use.
Here we have a display here.
Okay. Oh, this is nice. This is to choose the very specific kind of color palette you want to use for your game. Or the style of the border, as you can see, where the HPs
Ooh.
appear.
Very classy, some of these borders.
There is a lot of attention to details and a lot of content as a whole that was put into this game. So we have three kinds of movement for your character on screen. One is the classic 8 pixel, in which the movement is basically one frame of animation at a time.
Yeah.
There is a smooth H and a smooth HB, which is what we're going for because it's easier on the eye. This is the option for selecting the color palette of the game.
Right.
You want it juicy, vivacity.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, muted. Vivacity! I have to say it like that. Pastel, Gamidro, Entertainment System,
Ooh.
Noir, Sundown,
Oh. Nice.
Minus World 1, Minus World 2, Glorious DOS,
Oh,
Fall,
DOS.
Cotton Candy Dreamland, and Normal.
Ah. Oh, okay.
Normal is good. Anyway,
Yeah, normal's good.
what's really great about this game, and this I'm going to spoil to you, is that Creepy Castle, the titular Creepy Castle, is not the entire game. It is barely the very first scenario. Out of this many.
That's a lot of scenarios.
Because here's the thing. Like I said before, this game begins as a homage to 8-bit computer games, dungeon-crawling RPG fantasy adventures.
Yeah.
As soon as that scenario ends, it reveals itself to be a much larger, sprawling narrative that takes us to the edge of space itself. For example, Due Exaltation, you play as an alien cyborg Ant Queen by the name of Ant Queen, whom is going around in space, punching evil in the face. And all these stories are connected with each other for a bigger narrative, which again involves something larger than it was initially established in story number 1. All except this one. This one is pretty much self-contained and also a chore to get through because it has a ridiculously large map that's really easy to get lost into. But it's not directly connected with the rest of the story. Creepy Castle. Essentially, it's a free mode for scenario number 1 of Creepy Castle, in which you get to play as an unlocked character, as opposed to the character that was intended to be played as in the Creepy Castle game. But what's really cool about this is that every character you play as in the free mode gets their own dialogue options. And look who have I unlocked to play in free mode.
Let's see who. The Plague Knight. I actually did wonder if that was him, but I thought
Yeah,
that...
we got the Plague Knight in Creepy Castle. The Plague Knight from Shovel Knight.
Wow.
And I'll
that's so
tell you
cool.
more. You can unlock Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's in this game.
Oh gosh.
And also the villain from Super Meat Boy.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, indeed. So currently, I'm in the process of replaying the free mode of Creepy Castle with this character. And I was surprised to learn that this character has his own story and his own mission within the walls of the castle. He is pretty much going through the same motions as the regular Creepy Castle game, but again, the unique dialogue options makes it feel like it's its own non-canon story amidst the regular canonic story. There is so much to do in this game, so many things to do, and so many hours to be enjoyed in this game. And I could seriously go on and play this game forever if given the chance. Finally, I'm going to show to you how it all began with Creepy Castle.
I will say this though, that I really like the way that all the tiles look like the box art from an Atari 2600 sort of cartridge.
It's definitely going for an homage to 80s computer systems. I have never played any of those classic games, but I'll tell you what, this game is nothing quite like anything I've ever played in my life.
That's quite a tall order. Oh.
On the horizon, a castle like shadow becomes stone. From its walls seep tales of dark conspiracy within, and to investigate comes the vagrant swordsman Moth. Coming all this way had been an endeavor on its own, even for a soul of his wanderlust. But the real trial was only beginning, and though he was no stranger to happening upon the shady machinations of conspirators, little could he ever suspect the immense gravity of what would transpire in this Creepy Castle. I really had to read fast for this one.
Yes, I noticed. It's like...
Okay, so one of the weakest points about this game is that, well, the main character here is a moth by the name of Moth.
This looks like a training ground. Use your confirm button to read the signs and brush up on your know-how.
There is a butterfly character named Butterfly. There is an Ant Queen character named Ant Queen. You start to see the problem?
Yeah, they're all pretty simplistic.
Imagine trying to Google for these characters' names on, Google search.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't get much.
Also, the name Creepy Castle is rather generic and uninformative. If you're trying to look for this game, you had to really input very precise information, very precise names. It would help to input the name of the development team, Doptera.
Yeah.
Which, Doptera, incidentally, is also the name of the planet. Anyway, this planet populated by bug people, as you can see. Action command. You can always use the next and previous item buttons to highlight your action command. Depending on context, this is used to attack, open chests, save, and more.
I really like it already, just because it takes me back to the days I used to play this on the Atari.
Die! Okay, actually, nobody dies in this game. Even if you see enemies explode, it is confirmed visually that they don't actually die, because you see characters you defeat coming on later on in the game.
Right, let's get going. Oh, we have a chest here.
It's a key.
Oh, I thought it was a bugle or something, like a musical instrument.
No, it's a key.
Okay, then. Who am I to judge? Using items. With the next and previous item buttons, you can highlight any item to use just like the action command. Keys open doors, foodstuffs, not footstuffs, heal, HP, and etc. I don't know why I was thinking of the Flintstones character. Yeah, that one episode where Barney and Fred went to... No, Wilma and Betty went to train under the tutelage of that a racist stereotype of a martial artist.
That's very interesting that you're talking about the Flintstones right now. Anyway,
okay,
sometimes to get...
Falling.
Yeah, falling. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this game does gameplay-wise as we proceed. It's very cute, the animation of him just falling and hitting the ground. Of course, given the nature of this game, there is not such a thing as falling damage.
Right, let's go up this
Okay,
step.
so sometimes you get stuck into a back and forth action, as in turn-based attacking. You attack them, they attack you.
Yes.
That is just the very basics of combat. It gets more complex and more in-depth.
Okay. Hey, a cross to save the progress.
Yep.
Oh, we have a little thing here.
Hey
Lock.
there, I'm Locke. I'm looking for a certain key. I can tell you about the different kinds of keys. Golden keys like this one are used to open normal doors. Okay,
Hey, he's helpful.
you will find this little bugger throughout the game, just in the most unpredictable places, telling you about the key he has yet to find.
Okay, I
Okay.
guess we have to go down this ladder here.
This
And
is
we have a
ju-
door.
This is just showing you the basics of the game so far.
Right.
Now, this game is much more fun to play than it is to show to people, to be honest. You might not think much of it, just seeing it as it is now, but you have to trust me on my word that this game is so much fun to play. And it's very addicting too.
I'll take your word on that one.
I
was
was
right.
right to come here. For who knows how long, I have wasted my time stumbling through the night in hunt of a shadow. But no more! I shall remain right here at the crossroads of fate, poised to strike. Something big is brewing here, and I intend to stir the pot. For years, I have subsisted on rage alone, often with nary a trace of my mark. Yet, in the mere days since my arrival, multiple potential leads have presented themselves to me. All I have to do now is pace myself. I shall work towards my new master's ambition, but I must never forget why I am really here.
Yes, why I'm really here. I am
Okay.
really here to get myself some cookies and a nice book to read.
Okay.
Later.
I love that the story is communicated to us through various textbooks you come across in the game. Only for the game to actually drop the facade and have us actually eventually experience the story through cutscenes. So it starts off looking like and feeling like something, and then it organically becomes something bigger than that. Like I said before.
Yeah, I guess that's one of the few things this game is probably good for. It basically makes you think one thing, but then
Oh,
it
this
gives
is
you
great.
something else.
Food Operator's Manual. A long day's work will often leave the body wearied. Thankfully, when we lose our stamina, there is a solution to exhaustion: the consumption of food.
Yeah, I mean, I feel tired, I just shove an ice cream down my throat, and suddenly I'm A-okay.
Different foods will restore stamina to varying degrees. The extent of a foodstuff's restorative capability is conveyed at the top of the screen, to the right of your level, when a foodstuff is selected. To consume a foodstuff, press your action button when the appropriate foodstuff is selected. Place the food in your mouth and begin the mastication process, using your mandibular function, teeth and tongue, to exert force and crush your food. Like the image,
Chew.
as shown in the image. When the food is well ground and sufficiently lubricated with saliva, commence swallowing by relaxing your throat muscles, opening up your sphincter and moving the chewed food to the back of your mouth with your tongue. The food will then slide into the esophagus. Automated digestion will follow and nourish your body through absorption of nutrients. Between and after swallowing of foodstuff fragments, be sure to resume breathing. See Chapter 1. What not to do. Have a nice day! Signed, Poindexter.
Geez, Poindexter, thanks. I'm glad we have you around to teach us these things that we
Yes.
honestly do not know.
You need to be around when it teaches us how to climb downstairs. Let's see. Ah, yes, it's time to get familiarized with one of the many in-game puzzle events that you will have to face when you fight enemies. These various events test your reflexes as well as your strategizing. Sometimes, when fighting an enemy, a duel will be initiated. They come in quite a few flavors. Quick Draw is one such flavor.
I like how they're like looking like as if, oh Romeo, oh Juliet sort of looking pose.
The drawings get even better than that. Wait for the prompt, then hit the confirm button to strike first.
I punch you in the face, Romeo!
But don't be too antsy and hit the button before the prompt or you'll fumble and leave yourself wide open. Ha ha!
And Romeo just laughed at Juliet for punching him.
But also don't be too slow or you'll just be punched in the face.
Oh, Juliet got punched in the face!
Most of the time you will just punch each other in the face.
Well, that's kind of the thing in every relationship, isn't it?
Try your best. Signed, Butterfly. Okay, so not only these two texts we just read served as tutorial elements for our learning of the game, they also indirectly introduced to us two of the other main characters in this game.
Poindexter and Butterfly, lovely to know.
Butterfly becomes a playable character in future scenarios too.
Oh, nice.
Also, she has the possibly cutest relationship with Moth.
Well, yeah, because they're both winged fellows.
Now, seriously, this game got me to care about the relationship between a cartoon Moth and a cartoon Butterfly.
Yay! That's wonderful. Hey, we have an animation.
Okay. Now, here's the deal with all this.
Yeah?
Okay, you might have noticed I managed to do okay and perfect at the second moment.
Yeah?
Okay, when you do okay, both you and your opponent gain a heart worth of damage. When you do perfect, only your opponent gains damage and loses HP.
Right.
Okay? When your opponent is down to 1 heart, that's when the final blow occurs.
Huh.
It is
Okay.
simple enough. Also, I just collected a cross and that got me to level 2.
Yay! Crosses shall help you with experience and levels.
And that's how you gain levels in this game. You collect those crosses.
And, yeah, even though he leveled up with experience, he still fell flat on his face. Poor Moth.
Yeah, Butterfly is the only one who doesn't fall on her face when she drops down a cliff. Maybe there's something to do with the fact that she's a butterfly.
But
Then
yet
again-
Moth has wings too.
Yeah, but he clearly doesn't use them as wings. He used them as a cool hero mantle. Alright. Sometimes
Okay.
you will have to struggle to get away from or endure an attack. Just press the left and right buttons alternately as fast as you can.
This is not the way I played Hungry Hungry Hippos when I was a kid.
I see. If you're too slow, there will be painful consequences.
Yeah, you get your finger trapped in one of those things.
Even if you take damage, don't stop struggling, or else you will take even more damage.
Not more.
Try
More
your
or
best.
less.
Right.
Thanks, Butterfly. Oh no.
Perfect. I'm always afraid I'm going to destroy my arrow keys doing that.
Fire beauty. What is a fire? A pyre of ire. Beauty which should be desired. I think that to which you should aspire is that your soul glow like a fire.
B minus.
He got a B for effort.
Let's see. Well, it's been a week at the new place now. I must say, I miss my old place in the barracks. There is this one spot that's full of dust. That's why I'm coughing. In my
Sorry.
roof that falls down no matter how many times I patch it back up.
Well, thanks for that little
It
detail.
seems like it always happens when I walk under it. How inconvenient. I guess it's the vibrations, maybe? Apparently I don't have it the worst here, though. Down the hall there is a guy who hears terrible poetry recital all day, and another in an overgrown room with a leak.
Oh, wow. Thanks for those tips.
Oh well, I suppose I can try to grin and bear it. What else can I do? Autumn the 16th. Okay, no, I can't put up with this. Okay,
well, that was
so
quick.
apparently the City of Light, which is actually the name of the castle, the creepy castle, is full of inhabitants who are not too happy about their living accommodations.
I can see that.
Autumn the 6th. Well, I've been placed into a room. I've been assigned some menial labor for a place to stay. I must say, things were off to a bit of a shaky start with the whole mold thing, but I'm a little optimistic about this.
That's good to know.
It's been nice to hang out with Locke again. This castle has a lot of loot, so in between his duties he's been prowling about and checking everything for the key he wants. Of course, that's just what Locke does after all. That's our Locke.
Yes, Locke needs a key to his locks.
I heard about a strange device being built here called the Heartbreaker, and it sounds awfully suspicious. Also, it sounds awfully corny.
It sounds awfully ominous too.
I was afraid there'd be a catch to this place, and I'm starting to fear the Heartbreaker trademark is that catch. Oh, hi there.
Who are you?
Hi there, Luvachi. Hello there, my name is Luvachi. You seem like you're new here too, huh? I got here about a week ago myself. This is one of the playable characters for the Creepy Castle mode.
I did wonder if he was in the list of characters. That
He
were
was.
Right, let's go.
Wow, is that a sword? You look like you're a professional fighter or traveler or something.
We're all of those things.
Wow, okay.
Would you like to see the sword up close and personal?
We already read the awful poetry.
Yeah, which was
Let's see.
beautiful.
I come from here, so I have to go down now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should go down the ladder since we've been through there.
What's over here? Let's
On
find out.
yonder. Oh no, it's a hungry hippo.
It's actually more of a worm.
Yeah, hungry worm snow hippo.
Talking! People you can converse with have a speech bubble above their heads. We already found out about that. Many have multiple messages. When you have exhausted the conversation, the speech bubble disappears.
I like how the sign is always stuck in grass, but yet the sign is not stuck in grass in this scene.
Have you come to investigate what's going on around here? It's getting dangerous. I'm going to escape. You would be wise to do the same.
Okay, that's...
Good thing I can use the map by pressing the pause button and take a look at where I've been.
Yeah, that's very good. And we have another key. Yay!
Now, here's the thing about the map. The map is not good at all to help you orientate yourself in the castle. Luckily for me, the level design is so good that I never got lost, not even in the most seemingly convoluted and larger places. Well, with the sole exception of that one scenario that was not connected with the other scenarios in which the map was way too large.
I always get lost in certain games because of how similar everything looks. Oh, we need another key.
Yep, we need to find all of the keys.
Right then. Oh, we have something on the shelf.
Trap Enthusiast, Issue 1. Falling Down Carpentry Headache, or Literal Headache.
Page 13.
Falling ceilings. You may feel alarmed when your stronghold falls into disrepair, but don't let that decrepit roof be a threat to your intruders. Only those with quick feet will get away in time, and only perceptive protags will notice the visual differences of a dilapidated ceiling.
Does that mean if the protagonist is called a protag, does that mean antagonists are called antags?
Sure, why not? See you next month with a specialty trap sure to knock you off your feet. It's real bull. Stay crafty, trappers.
Does that mean it's a door with a ball in front of it? Oh wow, you actually got through that without any problems, those.
I'm actually about to die. Better heal myself.
Yes, better eat that toast.
It's a good thing I noticed that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you only had like one heart left.
Yeah.
Right, let's get up here. Angry Tenant's Diary.
Oh man, where do I start today? My living conditions in the worst apartment ever continue as terribly as I expected. They assure me that I'd get nothing but the best accommodation in the castle. Haha! What a joke! I turned on the tap and water came rushing out immediately! And it didn't stop until I turned it off again! This is crazy! Can they see how dangerous it is? What if someone broke into my place and turned it on just to drown me? I can't believe they failed to account for that. Yesterday I opened my window, revealing an amazing sight of the nature on the outside of the castle and flooding the room with sunlight. What is this madness? How could I ever convince myself to go outside in my free time, now that I have access to something almost as good from the comfort of my room? They are clearly trying to assassinate my long-term health and fitness. I can't believe I have to live in this squalor when the people down the halls have it so good. One guy gets to hear poetry anytime he wants for free. That stuff is not even released in print yet. Another one has an infinite supply of top quality all natural vines. I am green with envy. But that's not even the worst. One of them literally lives in a convertible. He can remove the roof whenever he wants. My roof can't do that. This is discrimination. I'll raise hell until this tongue beetles in management.
Oh wow, this guy seems to find problems with everything.
Now, this would have been much funnier if we actually got to the other apartments and saw how miserable those guys living in the vine-infested apartment and the one with the awful poetry actually were.
Oh, there we go. Got rid of him. Another chest. Oh, is it cake?
Is it cake? Yes.
Oh. It looks delicious. Perfect. Oh, you got 2 hearts left.
Uh-oh. Sumo. Sometimes you and your enemy will find yourselves locked, trying to push each other back. Press the displayed buttons in order to shove your enemy back and leave them vulnerable. If you're not fast enough, you'll get shoved over yourself. Try your best!
I'm so glad Butterfly is able to tell us about sumo wrestling, because she's obviously a good sumo wrestler. Hey, you did it on the first try. It's like you played this game before. Perfect.
I need to concentrate myself when I do these mini games. Other than the reflexes that this game tests with those events and mini games, the strategic part comes from you handling your inventory, your healing items, as you do battle, because you will inevitably lose stamina. Oh, here's the poetry guy. I'm the first to move into the new living accommodations. I have a pretty cozy little joint. I love it. I was a little nervous when people were getting moved out to make room so scientists could sleep closer to their work, but this might be alright. The lead of iOS development moved in next door. He's nice, but I guess he doesn't need to sleep at night because he's made of plasma, as he says, so he's kind of noisy. I asked him to keep it down, but I still hear his poetry reading.
Oh, so the plasma guy is the poetry man.
Yeah, this guy is the neighbor to the poetry guy. I cannot believe it. This hack thinks he's Bug Spear. Every time I ask him to watch the volume or at least the matcher, he's back at it again in half an hour. And since he can't use paper, he loudly chisels his poems into tablets. We actually saw his poetry before, if you recall that tablet of stone.
Yeah, they were great, but yet I assumed that was just paper.
No, it's actual stone. At least I hope it's just tablets. It can't be the walls, right? I fear he's doing terrible things to the structure, or both stone and stanza alike.
Oh,
I guess
gosh.
there are some people who have it worse than me, though. Down one hole, there is a slimy room under a pool, and down another, there's a guy whose ceiling keeps falling on him. Every day of my life is bad poetry.
And then there's other guy down the hall who just
Help!
won't shut about his room, drowning him.
Help! Help! I love how this turns into a diary from a horror film, essentially.
Yeah. Oh gosh. It's like a Resident Evil thing.
I'm at my new apartment. I have a bad feel about it. There's vines, like, all over. I'll try cleaning up. I think I can make it work. The vines are gone. The vines came back! But the vines came back. You thought he was a goner, but the vines came back. And so muggy in here, and the roof started leaking all over this diary, and now the pages are sticky.
And the stains are on all the pages, look the same!
There's even more vines than there were at first. It's like a hydra. I feel the vines and I went off to a bad start. I shouldn't have cut them down. They were here first. At least I don't have it like people down the halls from me. One guy is kept up all night by bad poetry or something, and the other guy has gotten like 5 concussions because his roof is falling apart and it keeps nailing him.
And another room keeps trying to drown this other guy.
Okay, like I said before, reading all of these entries and then going downstairs to read the entry of the guy who had the best apartment ever, that would have been much funnier.
Yes, it would have been.
Oh,
I like that pun there. Things come great in pairs.
okay.
Hey!
Ah!
Oh!
Haha! Haha! I defeated you, you stupid roof.
Yay, we beat you, ceiling! And
Oh, hello there.
are you the heartbreaker?
No, this guy is Monsoon, and he is so cool.
Okay.
Yo, what are you doing here? It seems that fate has destined our weapons to clash once more.
We done it before.
He wrote that diary, you know,
Oh.
from before. Here's a boss
There's a boss
battle.
fight. Okay.
I need to concentrate. Boss battles are a bit harder. Ah, there you go.
Keep in mind you have 3 hearts.
Oh, don't worry about that. I can take one more hit. I was about to say.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I accidentally went out of the game box. Oof.
Oh. Oh, 2 hearts. Monsoon is down by 2 hearts.
Done.
Hey! You made it! And
This-
he explodes in stars.
Ah, he comes back later, it's fine. This would have been much easier if I didn't accidentally went out of the game box for that one awkward moment.
Yeah.
Anyway. A banana! I need to recharge my potassium levels.
Yeah, too bad I can't eat bananas because otherwise I get stomach aches.
Oh, you poor thing. This is
Hey.
a long fall.
Are we going into Metroid land? Hey, it's like the
Well-
floor from Bubble Bubble.
There is a lot of backtracking in this game to go back and get into places you couldn't go before and whatnot. So Metroidvania, 8-bit Metroidvania is not incorrect.
Our favorite monkey, something or other. And the enemy tries to numb us again.
Actually, I should go over here first, because there is a safe spot.
Ooh, safe spots are good. I just
Yes.
realized they have names for all these enemies and I've not been reading any of them. I mean, there's that guy called Sluggo you just beat
Okay,
then.
so there are vampires in this game.
Come back when you're level 100. Ha ha.
Yes, let's count to 100, kids. Anyway, so you cannot defeat a vampire ever.
Really?
They are unbeatable unless you have garlic. If you have garlic, they are easy peasy. But I don't have garlic right now, so I have to find it later and then come back here if I want the treasure.
Oh, goody. So it's one of those sort of deals.
I told you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Metroidvania and all that jazz.
Far less infuriating than Metroidvania. Also, I don't get lost in this game. Every
Of course.
room is so well connected with each other. Backtracking and going back to places is never a terrible issue.
Right.
Okay, Trap Enthusiast, issue 2, our favorite magazine. Balls to the walls. Come in like a heck of a ball. Page 45. Ball and chain. Buy as many of these as you can afford. Anyone standing directly under the center of a ball and chain as it passes will experience a world of hurt. Fun for the whole family. 100% quality iron, as good for protection as it is decoration. Order today, trappers! Do we have a treat for you next month? A real thorn in your side. A trap of this quality is as rare as a needle in a haystack. Stay crafty, trappers!
And also there's one of those QR code things there.
Dun, 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 dun. Now seriously, if you don't stand directly in the center of the trap, this ball is completely harmless. Look at it.
I was thinking at first, before you read that book, I was wondering, how are you going to get through that? And then so there's like...
It's
oh,
actually the most easy trap to get past.
yeah, I can see that now after you read that book. And Snaken. 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 Is it like Snaken not stirred?
I was not paying attention, sorry.
It's okay, the audience will have paid attention for you. Oh, Nightning.
Yeah, it's actually Nightning. For the longest time I thought it was Nightfing. Which, you know, would have made more sense. Stay away, huh? Only Dark King may cross the dead lake. So at some point in the game you gain the ability to cross bodies of water or lava. Once you do, you get back here and you can advance to the end game, essentially.
Oh. So he's here just to warn you about that. And I just realized Nightning has eyelashes.
Trap Enthusiast, wow wow. Trouble afoot! Watch your step or face regret.
Well, this guy doesn't regret it with that happy face. He's glad he's been trapped.
Yep. You know what intruders would really hate to have to walk over? Spikes!
Or really love to walk over.
Well, for some, yes. But for most, obviously, no one would walk right into a bed of spikes. That's why these ones retract, offering the illusion of safe passage. Invaders will try to make it across, but will they have good enough timing? We doubt that.
Or your money back.
No. We're really on fire this time! Don't let your trap enthusiasm fizzle before you see what's coming next. God, okay, it's fire. It's fireballs! There's fireballs in the next issue! See you next month.
And you get a free fireball for free.
Oh, the writing in this game is witty as all heck.
I really like it too. It's very amusing.
Oh, crud.
Oh no. Well, hopefully you can do better this time.
Once I concentrate and see what I'm actually doing, yes. Yay, I got a fortune cookie.
Ooh.
Let's see the message. Look out for
out.
pits, armpits. Oh, sod off.
What a lovely fortune cookie. And the most ineffective ball trap ever.
Ever.
I bet you Nightning is all like, "Whoa, how did the guy get past the dubious trap we just put down?" Right, let's just get past this trap, which is very easy. Lemon squeezy.
A bomb?
Wow,
Just what I always wanted.
I always wanted a bomb for this sort of scenario. Oh, we have another save point. And 2 chests. Fortune cookies. Well, cookie. Right, let's get down here. We have a one-way door by the looks of it.
Yes, it can only be opened from that direction, in fact.
Huh.
Hello? Am I interrupting anything here?
Hey, get lost! I'm trying to mac you! Buzz off or I'll make you buzz off!
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you mug! Now buzz off!
Oh, yeah?
No, I'm trying to have it off here!
Thank you for ushering away the prudent gentleman! Talk to me anytime you like for some valuable information!
Pay for
This part of
instantly.
the castle, the Marble Atrium, has free experience crosses. Find them all to get to level 4.
Well,
There are 2 guardian bosses around these parts. Each guard has an experience cross and a key. If you take the 2 keys down to the lowest part of the Marble Atrium, you can unlock the labs.
She definitely is a talker, this one.
The NPCs in this game are great in giving you precise information and, you know, directions for you to go to.
Right, old faces.
Ah, Monsoon again. Darken seems to value my work quite highly. Bizarre considering how far back some other people here go with him. I suppose he prefers company that does not constantly compare him to his past self. There are those that do not approve of Darking's plan. They might not outright say it, but I can sense it in the way they act. Their concerned facade is all too familiar to me. I have seen it from the other side. Uphold it. For now, though, they are playing along. They may not believe in his vision, but they still believe in him. The time to prove their worth has come. A very particular intruder is loose in the compound, and things are sure to spiral into chaos. Speaking of going far back. Now,
Does that mean that he just wrote this just now?
No, it means that there are many intruders in this castle. Yes.
So in other words, there's too many intruders to count.
Too many intruders. Well, that's one way to get down.
With the sickness, get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
Oh. Yay, we got the HPs back. 1-hit KO to normal enemies.
Cloud to mage. To Moth, but always the creator.
What?
I don't get it either. Aha! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! You know,
wow.
that thing always gets me! Not this time! Not this time!
Right, let's attack. Hey, you got him!
Alright.
You got him good, Sam. Okay, let's just get by here. Oh, that was just close to the edge of your feet. I'm trying my best not to disturb you while you're doing that one particular mini game.
Oof. Okay.
Right, let's get up here.
Sometimes you will encounter a fast and hard to eat enemy.
That poor guy who has to fight a Z fighter.
A slider indicator will move across the screen. Press the confirm button when the indicator overlaps strips to catch your enemy.
I bet you wish Perfect Cell had this sort of thing, yeah, folks.
Stop referencing Dragon Ball Z, please. Successfully hitting the strips will fill your attack bar. Not filling it enough will result in failure. Blah 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 blah. Try your best. You will see for yourself.
Right.
It's mini boss time.
Manny Mantis.
Oh no. The intruder really did get here. Well, I'm going to stop you.
With a name like Manny Mantis? I don't think so.
Yep. 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 Perfect.
Yay!
Well, gee, I don't know, Muff. I'll stop you here, Muff.
Yuck! Oh gosh, free on free hearts.
Oh no, it's getting the better of me. What do I do now? I know, I'll do the same as before. That'll work out this time.
And this time we got perfect on that one. Oh!
Oh,
Yellow on
well.
my face.
Oh well, hey Fred, let's go playing bowls. Okay.
Okay, that was something that you just said.
That was something that I just said, it came out so wrong.
I don't know if you turn away from an episode of the Flintstones and not look at what
Yeah,
actually...
you did reference the Flintstones earlier on, come to think of it.
Yes, I did actually. Schnack. Hello there. I saw you on my way out. When I was thinking of running, I decided not to.
Good for you.
That's lovely enough. It's strange, but I feel too much kinship with some of my brethren here to run. Not without convincing them to go too. I think there's a double agent in the ranks. The new girl. What was her name? Ant Queen? If there's people like her trying to stop Darking's evil, I should do what I can too.
Well, good for you, mate.
A lovely motivation there.
Ow!
Let's see, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Do I go this way or do I go that way? I'll just go this way.
Right. Oh. Hey, it's Ant Queen!
Hey, we just got told about you.
You there. You must be the intruder they're talking about. Get lost. Things are afoot that didn't concern you.
Are you
Well,
sure?
okay
I mean,
then.
we kind of got here.
Let's see. Okay, so... You see this treasure chest over here?
Yeah, is it like a mimic or something?
It's a mimic.
Thank God I guessed that right.
We're not going to touch that one.
That's good to know. Hey, there's a fish.
A fish!
A
It would
fish.
go whenever I'd go. Crack! That was silly of me. It's a good thing I saved.
Yeah, it's a good thing you saved, and plus, nice game over screen. Hey, lock.
What an interesting door. It has a lock, but a figurative one, rather than a literal one. It will open when you are low on health.
Oh, luckily we're low on health,
Yep.
and then it kills us. Oh,
Hey there. Let our enchanting melody soothe your weariness and fire up your morale. Move to the beat of our music. Feel free to use the whole dance floor.
yay! Hop 2, 3, 4, hop 2, 3, 4, hop 2, 3, 4, yay! I do not know the music they're playing, so I'm just going to make up my own. Da 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 da. Disco.
Okay, sure.
That might be the cider humming the tune though.
Oh, you drank cider, you don't say.
It was red berry and lime cider. It was quite nice and sweet.
Okay, we have one key, we need one more.
Yes, you need another key to lock the lock. Well, to unlock the lock, that locks sideways from the
you were
lock.
definitely right the first time. Let's lock the door locked so we don't proceed in the game.
It works so well for certain people. Okay, we have this.
Actually, I don't need to be here right now. But
Oh,
later.
okay.
Let's go up here.
Okay.
Here's a mimic.
Ah!
It's actually called a blep with an exclamation point, curiously enough. A
Blep.
blep. Yep, a blep.
I guess he didn't like that eggplant next to him. Blep.
Stairs operator's manual. To descend, carefully place a foot on the step in front of you. Once a stable foothold is established, place the foot not used in the previous action on the step in front of the step your first foot is currently occupying. Repeat the previous step until the lower floor is reached safely. Now return to normal walking procedure.
This is good. This is
To ascend, see chapter 35. Have a nice day!
Are you sure we haven't... We don't know this already?
Yes, we kind of encountered stairs already.
And we got through.
Oof.
Ooh. Glad we got through that one.
Can never have enough healing items.
Nope. You definitely need a lot of them, that's for sure.
We're running out of inventory space though.
You mean we only have one, like, row of inventory?
We get one additional row once we get the bag of holding,
Oh, okay.
as I like to call it.
It's not as useful as my void of holding.
Yeah, it has limited space, that one too.
Hey!
This isn't the key I'm looking for either, but it's a red key. You can use it to open doors to hidden optional areas.
Ooh, that's useful.
For much later on. Right,
Yeah,
so the second boss of the area. There it is. Oh my gosh, look at him.
He looks so adorable. We could just poke him off the
He's
cliff.
The most adorable character in the game, and he's a recurring one too.
Yay! So glad he's recurring.
Stickbug. Sorry, Moth. In these tough economic times, I had to take any job I could find, and I ended up taking this gig as a boss. So
Not you, Stickbug!
he actually knew Moth already.
And he has to do this as a job. Aww.
Look at him rolling like a cinnamon roll. Also, this boss music is adorable. Yes, I need concentration for this. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oof. Are you still there? Alright. Are you okay, man?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just had to, cough a bit, so...
Well, somebody cannot take their cider.
No, it's just something else that got into my throat.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. This is our well! Go away! Shut up!
Well, I thought it was all well and good.
Another place I should return to much later in the game.
Until you get, the walking on water trick.
Yes, it's a staff, essentially. That freezes the water.
Ooh.
Ah, shoot!
Ah, dang. I thought you got through that quite well.
Oh, hey there, Stickbug. Just with the white flag.
And the little band-aid on his head.
Aw, so cute. Youch! You sure don't pull any punches. I gotta lie down after that. My contractual obligation's over now. So what say we hang out? Sure. I was actually just making my rounds, securing all the entrances, but I guess I dropped my key somewhere. You can keep it if you find it. They'll fire me anyway for failing to stop you. I'm not mad or anything. This job sucks, actually. I like the idea of being all important and bossy, but I was a bit over my head. My coworkers seem to have more experience than this.
Well,
Like
yeah.
that Monsoon guy, man, one look at him, you know he's a boss.
Yeah, we beat him actually ages ago.
He comes back. I guess I better put some applications out, probably gonna need a new place soon. Also, he was holding back. You know what? They can't kick me out if I leave on my own first. Ha! I'll have to grab some stuff from my room before I go. Well, you take care out there. It seems like some serious stuff is afoot in this castle. I heard that before.
Yeah, we all heard about the serious stuff happening before. Hey, it's Poindexter, I think.
Yep. Hey there, you look like you could use this bag to help you carry more stuff. Select it and use it for a whole second inventory page. Yeah.
Oi, Gleven, oi, Gleven. And we have another key.
Yay, I'm
Yay.
level 4. So here's the bag of holding, right here.
Yay! So now you can switch inventory screens.
That's the idea. And we go here.
Way!
And we are back here. This was a shortcut.
Well, that's good to know. And we keyed up. Oh,
Pursuit. Sometimes your enemy will dance about, trying to avoid your attacks. Use the movement buttons to align your targeting reticle with the enemy. Hit the confirm button to punch them in the face. Don't attack the wrong space or you'll get faked out and punched in the face. You, too slow. Try your best. Okay, this is a bit tricky.
Oh.
Okay.
Perfect.
It took me a long time to get practice on this one and I still die.
Aww. When was the last time you saved?
Before the boss fight.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter, I think I showed enough of this game already. Maybe I can show you something else, a little bit of an extra.
Oh, okay. Let's see what you got here.
Deleting this one first. And... yeah, this one. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a small bit of Due Exaltation, starring Ant Queen, the Ant Queen, as it were. But I'm going to actually skip and cut out the introductory cutscene to this one because it is full of spoiler rage. So I'm just going to show you a bit of gameplay of this one without giving you the context for the story. That way it is not ruined for you.
That's fair.
I'm not reading the event log, even though I'm tempted to.
Hey.
I'm in the ship.
That was a chest.
Yep. They look sci-fi.
Yeah.
The same goes for saving points. They look different from planet to planet.
So we got a look like a bed or a shelf or something.
Yes,
some
this
chairs.
is our spaceship, as you can see.
Yeah.
We have bunk beds for guests. The bedroom here, which is where you save the game once the save point gets activated. Why do I feel like I'm not alone?
because
Maybe
we're here
I'm just
playing the game.
paranoid. Okay, sure, if you want to be meta-textual about it. In any case, I should get going. Right. Look at this. We are traveling in space. Okay, let's explore this planet over here.
Librarionica. Is it gonna be a librarian sort of thing?
It's a planet made of books. Yes.
It's wonderful and beautiful already.
It is. Here we are. What the? What are the chances of someone would come to this dump, see? We got what we needed, see, here, but we're still cleaning up, see? Scrum, see? So throughout this entire game, we are battling the Galactic Mafia, essentially. And it's a population made of Pac-Man ghosts.
I like how his name is called Zulander.
Oh. Oh. Huh. Huh. You're too slow for this Ant Queen. So yes, there are also shoot 'em up segments in this game. Again, I am not reading the logs, but suffice it to say, these logs were left here by Ant Queen explaining her missions. Okay?
Oh.
Like I said before, I am playing this one briefly to showcase it to you, while avoiding spoilers for the plot itself. Which is difficult to do, but I couldn't help it. Ant Queen is the best character in the game, she's just awesome. Oh look, it's the food operator's manual from before. It's ended up here.
Thanks, Poindexter. Glad the future remembered you.
Look at the parallax effect of that library just in the background. This
totally
gives
do.
the illusion of a very large planet, a space we're moving in.
Yeah,
Nice.
I really like that sort of detail. Hey, some chests. We got...
Look at
Some
this, a
sort-
pile of books serves as ladders.
I was gonna say, is that gonna be a ladder, those piles of books?
It is, it is.
Chloe would be sad. Hey, Poindexter again.
This is for much later, once I get a rope.
Oh,
She's kind of the real main character of the entire story, of the entire game. At least the so-called Season 1 of this game.
oh okay. Right.
Oh, you see this?
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
think
to be needing a harpoon to get past that.
we got a shopping list already here. Right, let's see what's in these chests. Some food.
You've got to find the right way to proceed. Aha! When there are enemies you have yet to kill, that's the right way to go.
Ah, so Doom logic essentially.
Doom logic.
Well, actually, no, it's Wolfenstein logic, because that's how people got around with Wolfenstein.
Enemies do not regenerate in this game, so you will never make mistakes like that.
Yeah. And he's gone.
Well, here, see? Now this treasure sure will get me a pretty pony, see? Penny. I said pony. You get out of here, see? It's mine, see?
Yeah, the pony is mine. They're not very good shots, these guys, are they? Maybe they'd do better if
No,
they actually took off their glasses.
They aim worse than a stormtrooper, honestly.
Wow. It makes me wonder
Aha!
Makes you wonder-
Aha!
I'm guessing that's the harpoon.
It looks like an anchor, but yes, it's the harpoon we were looking for. I'm the Batman. I'm the Ant Queen Batman. Okay.
And the anti-queen man.
Not a man. Oh, boss already. Okay, so this boss battle is a bit weird. Interesting, but weird.
Another outsider? You want to take the sacred text too? Do you not? I will not allow it!
It is a giant book. This happens. Chapter 1. Reality becomes a choose-your-own-adventure book. Yep, it's happening. And Queen is taken aback. What's going on? Bookbat's lower eyelid races in what would be a grin if it had a mouth. You've never seen an attack like this before! A. Mull over your options. B. Assess motor skills. C. Yell in astonishment. What should I choose?
Assess motor skills?
Let's go with that. Fail.
Ah,
It was not the right one. And Queen attempts moving her arm, despite reality conveying this action by way of text. It is still fairly natural. Meanwhile, Bookbat cheaply texts her in the face. Ow, ow! Oh, I'm going to tear your pages out!
well, this is total bull crud.
Suddenly, Bookbat breaks into 3 mirror images, circling around Ant Queen. Aha! Can you tell which one I really am? The 3 Bookbats, 2 of them false copies, hang in front of her. I happen to know it's the middle one.
Right. He didn't really think this one through, did he?
Kapow! It's a direct hit, and Queen's mighty right hook, her mighty might hooks bulldozers Bookbat in the eye. How did you know it was me? Lucky guess. Literally a lucky guess. And Queen grins. Bookbat frowns. That's just random, how idiotic. Here's the thing. This is funny at all as a gimmick boss match, but it's all like this, and look how many hearts I need to obliterate to beat him.
That's like 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 hearts.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. This is just this is a bit tedious, isn't it? Bookbat makes elegant gesticulations with its hands, and suddenly many strewn pages assemble into a whirling cyclone advancing straight towards Ant Queen. This is actually new, I don't know. Dodge to
To the
side,
side?
dodge backwards, run into the cyclone. I don't know.
Run into the cyclone?
Sure, let's see what happens.
It might be a trick
Perfect!
question. Wow,
What
that
the
was-
hell, right? And Queen dashes through the cyclone with no problems, the pages pathetically flitting against her. Bookbat, not foreseeing this, looks on with a wide eye which is conveniently employed as a bullseye for her fist. This is very amusing though.
Yes, it's amusing when you
And
read
then
it.
suddenly there is this freaking thing! All of a sudden, there is that hell happening. Here's the thing, these events, these puzzle minigames, are actually randomly generated. You never know which one you're going to get at a very specific point in time.
Whoa, 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 crud.
I know, right? Bookbat makes elegant...
Oh, run into the cyclone.
Oh man, this is just repetitious. Again, we're getting the same ones randomly. Okay. This went well.
I like how it says throw the book at them.
Bookbat drops to the floor and flips open. Suddenly, the pages begin turning into jagged teeth, black ink dripping from their sharp edges. Bookbat is moving sideways towards Ant Queen, quickly closing the distance. Jump over it, knock out a tooth, run away. What do I do?
Jump over it?
Are you sure?
No.
Going to try knock out a teeth. A tooth.
Well,
That was a bad idea.
hopefully
Ant Queen
Yeah,
readies a mighty punch for the approaching abomination. As she throws it, the papery jaw unhinges. Ant Queen's entire arm disappears in the maw. Bookbat bites down, and Queen squirms free, reached her by a bunch of painful paper cuts. It's a good thing she has a robotic arm.
Yeah, and also that gave me the thing. flashbacks.
Yes, book, but we've done this already. I'm going to jump
Over it. See what happens. I bet you
It was
fails.
just okay. Just okay. Ant Queen takes a look at the bizarre thing charging at her. I'm going to assume that running away was the perfect choice. Bizarre thing. That charging at her and concludes that she can easily clear that hurdle with her athletic prowess. As she leaps into the air, Bookbutt jumps as well. They slam into each other. Panting heavily, Bookbutt raises his arms, and heavy books from all over the library gather into a booknado for a last-ditch attack! However, this leaves it wide open, and with a grin, Ant Queen moves in. It's time to choose the one-liner to end all this with. Let's close the book, time to pound the books, and I never liked reading. Yeah, the second one is the absolute best. Time to pound the books! A one-liner? You dare attack me while I'm charging? It's the oldest trick in the book! A pun! Pow! Ant Queen strikes Book back to the floor, foiling its ultimate technique. It cannot withstand but one more blow. There it is.
There we go.
Yeah, that was a very gimmicky boss battle that went on for a bit too long, but it was fun in its own right. Your fly is unzipped. Let me check. Oh boy.
But Ant Queen doesn't have a fly.
Maybe she does, and it's her boyfriend. Got nothing. Oh, thank God, see? That thing was winning at me, see? Return the book, see? But I don't have it on. See? Alright, you're meddling in our operation. Stick your hands up, see?
Well, I get the straight feeling he does not know us.
Nope, and that was his undoing.
Perfect.
You're not even trying, man.
I know, right?
Okay. And we are out of here.
Yay!
Oh,
Oh, a place I've not been yet. And
Yeah.
there's a chicken in a chest.
why wouldn't there be?
Well, I'm.
Oh, this is an important text that we would have come across in the previous scenario that we played.
Yeah.
It pretty much explains the objective of Darking, which is the villain of Creepy Castle.
Okay.
It is also the... well, I'll let you be the judge of that. What is life? Life is a painful struggle, a mockery of how enlightened we esteem ourselves to be. We act as though our institutions and nebulous senses of righteousness have the world composed into blissful harmony. But those things are constantly at odds with each other, and reality itself, nothing more than an unending cacophony of cognitive dissonance.
You have the strange feeling Darking thinks too much.
Darking is the biggest edgelord who ever edgelorded. Filled with postmodern angst. Since the dawn of time, we have sucked the earth with blood, spilled for no purpose, from individuals tangled in petty squabbles to so-called leaders conjuring up fictitious justifications for their ambitions. Our world burns and innocents die, and all for the fleeting whims of fools. We are but animals, dancing to the tune of bestial instincts, puppeteered at the behest of emotion. How could we be called a sentient life? Our feral animality bubbles just under the surface, and it takes a mere nudge to bring to light our ancient and carnivorous instincts, our thirst for murder, for murder.
Good lord, murder.
Yeah, this is the gothnicest gothnick that ever gothnicked. We are doomed to be just close enough to true enlightenment to be aware of it. We may see it from here, but we are fools to think we are already there. It feels so close we can almost grasp it, yet it remains firmly out of our reach and forever will. Just calm down, Nietzsche. Jeez.
This is the biggest rant of revolution logic I've ever read.
It is also the only one, you know, the only tome of revolution logic you're most likely have come across.
Yes.
There's more. But just as a crippled man may still walk with a cane, what if we could use something to compensate for our shortcomings? Something to allow ourselves to ascend to that revered concept of higher intellect that is just out of our reach?
You mean like college?
College is for chumps. I have been tirelessly at work to research and create one such panacea and present a technological marvel as our way out of this existential quandary. The Heartbreaker. Trademark. Do not steal. With the power of this machine, we stand at the precipice of a new way of living. At last, the tantalizing ideal can finally become reality. The nightmare has become reality.
And the reality has become a nightmare.
When exposed to the Heartbreaker's waves, all people of the world may finally cast aside their differences and at long last unite and advance together towards a golden era of prosperity and knowledge, a rational future free of war, the revolution of logic.
With a machine called the Heartbreaker, that doesn't sound quite as nice as your motives.
With the appearance of Ant Queen, we have been blessed with designs of technology with an incredible capacity to bridge space, a function we may use to emit Heartbreaker waves at any point in the world, in the galaxy, in our universe, or even in other universes. Please, join me in my endeavor to save the world in the precious little time before it is inevitably lost forever. Darking! And on that note, this seems like a perfect time as any to actually end this, you know?
Yeah, it definitely does feel like it with that sort of revelation.
Yes. I hope I've given you a comprehensive idea of why I like this game so much and why I want people to try it. The game is not very expensive for what it has to offer in terms of content, so you should definitely give this game a try, because the more people buy it, the more we can see scenarios to be added in the future. I could use so much more of this. I could see myself playing this game forever and ever and ever and so on.
The game definitely does seem to have a sense of humor about itself.
It's also deceptively capable of summoning a great deal of emotional investment when it really wants to.
Yeah,
and
it
I
can.
do love the juxtaposition of very self-important dialogue with the cutesy little anthropomorphic cartoon characters, honestly.
Who doesn't like that sort of thing?
Check out Creepy Castle by developer Doptera. Follow him on Twitter. See you next time, folks.
Yeah, see you around and take good care of yourselves.
I want to see Ant Queen fight against One Punch Man.
One